Have you ever stood in front of your mirror feeling tired of people asking if you're feeling okay when you feel fantastic? It's not your health, it's not your mood. It's that flat, lifeless haircut that's making you look worn out. Here's what nobody tells you. After 60, your haircut needs to work twice as hard to create, lift, and light around your face. The 5 haircuts I'm sharing today are specifically designed to counteract gravity and bring back that youthful glow. Trust me, number 4 will blow your mind. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard this exact story. You're out with friends, feeling amazing, and someone says, "Are you okay? You look tired." And it stings, doesn't it? Because you're not tired at all. You're energized, you're engaged, you're living your best life. But your hair is telling a completely different story. Here's the reality. After 60, our faces naturally lose some of that upward lift we had in our younger years. And if your haircut is flat, weighing down at the sides, or lacks strategic volume, it actually emphasizes that downward pull, instead of fighting against it. Your hair should be your ally, creating optical illusions that lift your cheekbones, brighten your eyes, and add light to your complexion. But most stylists just keep doing the same old thing, never considering the science of facelifting cuts. That's exactly why I created this video. The 5 haircuts I'm sharing aren't just pretty styles, they're architecturally designed to create upward movement and bring brightness to your face. We're talking about strategic layers that add height, angles that slim and lift, and shapes that literally reflect light onto your skin. These cuts work with your bone structure, your hair texture, and yes, even those changes that come with our fabulous 60s and beyond. Each haircut has been tested, proven, and is being worn right now by stunning women who refuse to let their hair age them. So if you're ready to stop hearing, "Are you okay?" and start hearing, "You look amazing," make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. I share age-defying style secrets every week that actually work for real women. Now, let's dive into haircut number 1 that's going to change everything. Haircut 1, the crown lift bob. Let's start with the ultimate facelifting haircut, the crown lift bob. This isn't just any bob, and here's why it's absolute magic for women over 60. Everything about this cut is designed to defy gravity and create upward movement. The crown lift bob hits right at your jawline with subtle stacking at the back that creates beautiful height at your crown. This is crucial because that elevated crown literally lifts your entire face. When you have volume at the top, it draws the eye upward and creates the illusion of lifted features. The front is slightly angled forward, which frames your face while the shorter back prevents any heaviness that would drag you down. Here's where the brightening comes in. Ask your stylist to add face-framing layers that start at your cheekbones. These lighter pieces catch the light and reflect it onto your face, creating that luminous glow we're after. The texture throughout keeps everything soft and dimensional rather than flat and one-dimensional, which can cast shadows. When you're at the salon, the magic words are stacked back with volume and angled front pieces. If you have fine hair, this cut is a godsend because the stacking creates the appearance of thickness. For styling, use a root-lifting spray and blow-dry with a round brush, directing everything up and back. The maintenance is easy. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps that lifted shape perfect. This cut takes at least 5 years off your face by creating that elevated, bright, wide-awake look. Haircut 2, the feathered halo. Moving to haircut number 2, and this is the one that brings light to your face like nothing else, the feathered halo. Picture this. Soft, feathered layers that encircle your face like a halo, all designed to catch and reflect light directly onto your skin. The genius of the feathered halo is in those delicate, wispy layers that start at your temples and sweep around your face. These aren't heavy chunks, they're light, airy pieces that move with you and create constant motion. Motion equals life, and life equals youthfulness. The length typically falls between your chin and shoulders, giving you versatility while maintaining that lifting effect. What makes this cut so brightening is how those feathered pieces frame your face at multiple levels. You've got shorter pieces at the top that add width and lift at your crown. medium pieces at your cheekbones that highlight them beautifully, and slightly longer pieces that soften your jawline. It's like having 3 different spotlights on your best features. This cut works beautifully with all hair textures, but it's particularly stunning on naturally wavy hair because those waves enhance the feathering. Ask your stylist for soft, graduated layers with feathered ends. Emphasize you want movement, not bluntness. The key is avoiding any harsh lines that create shadows. For styling, a quick blow dry with your fingers running through creates gorgeous texture. Add a shine serum to the front pieces, and watch how they literally illuminate your face. Women with round or square faces especially love this cut because it elongates while lifting. Haircut 3. The elevated pixie. Now for haircut number 3, and I'm warning you, this is the one that will blow your mind, the elevated pixie. If you're brave enough to go short, this cut delivers the most dramatic lifting and brightening effect of any hairstyle. The elevated pixie is all about strategic height and precise angles. The back and sides are tapered close, which immediately slims your face and defines your bone structure. But the magic happens on top, where there's significant length and volume. This creates an elongating effect that lifts everything. Your cheekbones, your eyes, even your neck appears longer and more graceful. Here's why it's so brightening. With all that hair off your face and neck, light can reach your skin from every angle. No shadows, no heaviness, just pure radiance. Plus, the shorter length makes whatever hair you have look thicker and healthier, which automatically appears more youthful. The textured top can be styled forward, to the side, or swept back, giving you multiple looks from one cut. When consulting with your stylist, bring photos and ask for length and texture on top with tapered sides. This isn't a masculine cut. The top should be soft and piecey, not spiky. If you're worried about it being too severe, ask for slightly longer sides that taper gradually. The beauty of this cut is the low maintenance combined with high impact. A dab of texturizing paste, a quick tousle, and you're done. No blow drying required unless you want to. Add some subtle highlights on top for extra dimension, and you've got a look that screams confidence and vitality. Helen Mirren, Jamie Lee Curtis, they know this cut is the ultimate power move. Haircut 4, the radiance wave. Haircut number 4 is for those who love a bit more length but still want all the lifting benefits. Say hello to the radiance wave. This is a collarbone length cut with built-in movement that creates the most flattering, face-brightening effect. The radiance wave combines the best of everything: length for versatility, layers for lift, and a slight wave pattern that reflects light beautifully. The cut itself is layered throughout with the shortest layers at your crown, creating that crucial height, and gradually getting longer toward the ends. But here's the secret. It's cut in a way that encourages a natural wave pattern, even if your hair is relatively straight. This wave is essential for brightening because curved surfaces reflect light better than flat ones. Think about it. When light hits those gentle curves and bends in your hair, it bounces onto your face from multiple angles. Flat, straight hair can actually create shadows, but these waves create sparkle and luminosity. The movement also prevents that heavy, dragged-down look that ages us. Ask your stylist for long layers with internal texturing to encourage wave. The front pieces should be slightly shorter, hitting right at your cheekbones to highlight them. This is one of those magical cuts that look styled even when you've barely touched it. For maximum effect, apply a curl-enhancing cream to damp hair and either air dry or use a diffuser. The natural wave pattern emerges, creating that effortless, radiant look. You can also blow it smooth for a sleeker version, but honestly, the wave is where the magic happens. This cut is perfect if you're not ready to commit to something dramatically short but want serious facelifting results. Haircut 5, the asymmetric uplift. And finally, haircut number 5, the one for women who want something a bit more contemporary and edgy, the asymmetric uplift. This cut proves that women over 60 can absolutely rock modern, fashion-forward styles while still getting all those lifting and brightening benefits. The asymmetric uplift features different lengths on each side, typically shorter on one side, above the ear, and longer on the other, at or below the chin. This asymmetry is brilliant for several reasons. First, it creates a diagonal line across your face, which is the most universally flattering angle. Diagonal lines lift, while horizontal lines flatten, and vertical lines can elongate too much. Second, the contrast between short and long creates incredible visual interest that draws attention to your face in the best way. The shorter side opens up your face completely, allowing maximum light exposure. This is where you'll see that brightening effect most dramatically. The longer side provides balance and femininity while still maintaining movement and lift through internal layers. Together, they create a dynamic, youthful silhouette that defies any age stereotypes. When discussing this with your stylist, decide which side you want shorter based on your preferences and any asymmetries in your face. We all have them. Generally, the shorter side should showcase your better angle. Ask for dramatic asymmetry with textured ends and make sure the transition between lengths is gradual, not abrupt. The longer side should have layers to prevent it from looking heavy or flat. Styling is fun with this cut because you have options. Sweep the longer side forward for drama, tuck it behind your ear for a completely different look, or add waves for texture. The short side can be slicked back or left piecey and textured. Either way, you're getting that face-lifting, brightening effect from multiple angles. This is the cut that makes people say, "Wow, you look amazing," without quite knowing why. It's unexpected, it's confident, and it absolutely delivers on the promise of lifting and brightening. There you have it, gorgeous. 5 incredible haircuts that are specifically engineered to lift your features and bring brightness back to your face. Each one works differently, but they all share the same goal, making you look as vibrant and energized as you feel inside. Remember, the right haircut after 60 isn't about hiding or covering up. It's about strategic enhancement. It's about understanding how light, volume, angles, and movement work together to create that lifted, luminous look. These aren't accident hairstyles. They're intentional, thoughtful cuts that consider your changing hair texture, your facial structure, and the natural changes that come with our beautiful 60s and beyond. The transformation that happens when you get the right cut is remarkable. You'll notice it immediately in the mirror, but more importantly, you'll notice it in how you carry yourself. Confidence changes everything. When you're not worried about looking tired or washed out, you can focus on actually living your life fully and joyfully. Don't be intimidated by trying something new. Bring photos to your stylist. Have an honest conversation about your lifestyle and styling abilities, and take the leap. The worst that can happen? Hair grows back. But the best that can happen? You rediscover a version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge, polished, confident, and absolutely radiant. Your face deserves a frame that showcases its beauty, not diminishes it. These 5 haircuts are that frame. They work with gravity instead of surrendering to it. They capture light instead of blocking it. They create lift instead of adding weight. And most importantly, they make you feel like the stunning woman you are. So which haircut spoke to you? Are you team crown lift bob? Or are you brave enough to try the elevated Pixie? Drop a comment below and let me know which one you're taking to your stylist. I read every single comment and I'm cheering you on. And if you have a friend who keeps complaining about looking tired, do her a favor and share this video. Sometimes we all need that gentle push toward transformation. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more women discover these life-changing tips. And absolutely make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell turned on, because next week I'm revealing the 5 hair color techniques that create the most youthful, radiant glow after 60. You'll want to bring that video to your colorist, trust me. Remember, the best time to try something new was yesterday. The second best time is right now. You're not too old, it's not too late, and you absolutely deserve to look in the mirror and love what you see. Until next time, keep shining, stay lifted, and remember, your most radiant years are happening right now.